Oh, so it's Sunday, and I'm trying to write my journal on the couch. Um, I moved everything to the couch. I cleaned my. I got called to clean my house, and I did that before I started journaling. But I'm just sitting around on the couch today. Journaling is difficult though on this surface though. So I may move to the table to finish my journal. I was just watching a video about the commentary on Poor Things. And I realized people are so mad about Poor Things. I want to read the book because I heard the book Poor Things was actually pretty good. But the movie was amazing. I didn't realize that people would be so mad about Poor Things. It was so beautiful, and it was. I think it's going to win an Oscar, honestly, because it was so good. It, but people were mad about the sex, and I was like, but the sex served a purpose to me, and I maybe I'm just not shocked by things anymore. I come from the generation that like the two girls one cup generation, so like there's nothing that really shocks me like as an adult. Like I mean, I'm almost 40. Like don't I come from the like early internet generation. Like I watch like the BDSM Pain Olympics. Like nothing like shocks me. I'm just kind of like, okay. So, watching sex in a movie is sort of like, okay, that's, but like watching I was more offended by like the sex in Oppenheimer because I felt like that sex was kind of just like felt like they used what's her name, her character as a that they because she was a mentally unstable Jewish communist woman that was eventually just murdered, and so that was just kind of like an insert plot point to be like, you know, a vehicle for Oppenheimer's character. So I felt like that was more offensive than say like Emma Stone finding her sexual autonomy in Poor Things. So I feel like that was more offensive to me than that. Like Poor Things, at least there's like a reason why she's having so much sex. But people get mad because a woman finds her own sexual revolution, and oh no, we can't have that. But people weren't offended by. All right, okay, oh, what's her name? Florence Pugh, being subservient to. Although she said they made it seem like she was having her own sexual revolution, but she was subservient to Oppenheimer, and you know it it depends. It depends on what it is, because she was so in love with Oppenheimer that she killed herself. All right, you know, got to have a mentally unstable woman, somebody who's madly in love with Oppenheimer. That is art, right? But you can't have Poor Things where a woman is autonomous. That's wrong. Okay. Uh, all right, I'm gonna go journal, and then I'm gonna do a bunch of reading today. I'm trying to type up some poetry. I just started on another notebook. I have like a bunch of notebooks from last year that I have to type up. So I just finished one yesterday. So I finished two notebooks. Sorry, my nails look terrible. But we're gonna get through it today. So let's get on. Let's get on it. Okay, so I'm done with my journaling, And I have a stack of books today. Hang on, look, let me show you. So I have Meditations, I have Found, I have Pandora, or I have my Kindle, which has Room to Dream on it right now, with David Lynch's biography. So I have a stack of books. What should I start with? I think I'm going to start with Found. We're going to start there. All right, I made it to page 200 out of 326. So I am about 2/3 of the way through that book. Let's get a different book to read. Let's read some Meditations and see if I can make some headway on that. I have my Commonplace book to get some quotations because it is one of those books that you have to get some quotes out of. So let's get started. I cannot read more than 10 pages at a time of Meditations. It's so hard. It's so rough. So I am on page 70. Page 71 of I think 180. I can only read 10 pages at a time before I get my brain starts to melt a little. So what do I want to read now? Maybe I'll take a break from reading for a bit, then do some work. Maybe I'll do that. So I made delicious soup because I was hungry, debating having another bowl, but I passed out because I did my meditation. I don't know what it is about reading Meditations, but it just kind of puts me into a stupor. It's sort of like if I want to fall asleep, I will read Meditations because it will knock me out. It's been kind of a lazy Sunday. I kind of want to finish a book today. It's kind of a goal. I think the closest book I have to finishing is Found. So I really could press on with that and just finish that book today. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna really just focus on that book. And then maybe if I have time left over, I'll work on David Lynch's biography. Or if I need like a break, I'll read David Lynch's biography. Or, yeah. I'm gonna get another bowl of soup. Hang on. There's nothing so good as finishing a series. Couldn't. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. I enjoyed it. All right, I finished another book. We are on track. Fantastic.